Better.
It's fine now?
Yes, all well. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Congratulations on a tremendous Bigg Boss journey. That was really, really good. And congratulations to Rubina as well. Congratulations to all of you, the whole family, for winning this season. So, Abhinav, tell me a little bit about, I was going to ask you about your journey, but you've probably been asked this question like a million times. But tell me, what would you say the highlights were being in the Bigg Boss house?
What was the highlight?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? Every day is a highlight. There's something happening every day. But if I say what was the highlight, I think for me it was there was this task in which there was this boat, and there would be just one man who would remain on the boat, and he would be the winner, and he would get into the finale, the so-called finale. And that was the turning point for me, because that was, I think, the first challenge which I won on my own. There was no strategy in place, nothing, sheer determination and strength. And in the end, it was me and Nikki who were like fighting for it. And I mean, it was very dramatic what happened. Like, I won, Nikki had a very humbling experience. She cried and, she came and hugged me. So that was kind of like, for me, it was a confidence booster. And it was, I think, my turning point in the show.
Lovely. And Abhinav, were you quite certain that Rubina was going to be the winner?
Well, hold on a second. Let me put on these earphones, because I can hear a lot of... just give me a second.
Yep.
Yeah.
Better?
Better, much better.
There we go. So question, were you always certain that Rubina was going to win? She was always going to come out the winner?
No, but I was very certain that she would go longer in the show than I will go. I had actually planned that I'll be there for like 3 weeks. I'll have a nice, I was thinking that 3-4 weeks I'll be out. And I had told my brother that, once I come back, which is not more than, 4 weeks, you need to be ready with your, with the trailer, he's making a, motor home. So you be ready with that. And with that, we'll go and we'll do a nice road trip across India. We'll go to Ladakh and we'll, do that, because by the time Rubina would be inside, so I don't want to miss her sitting at home, watch the episode. So what we'll do is we'll take a, nice road trip for like a month. And he was all set. He was all poised to do that. He also knew that this is not my cup of tea, Bigg Boss. So he also was working on that motorhome, and he built it. I just, there was no way I was getting out after the, finale, the finale, which happened in the 9th week. I thought I would last not more than 4 weeks, but for Rubina, I thought she'll go a long way. Though initially I was a little worried about her, because, there were like challenges and tasks which we were not winning. We were like losing back to back. But then it's not just about, the tasks. The whole show is about your personality. It's not about the task. So it took a while for me to understand that. And so when we were going inside, I had told Rubina one thing. I said, remember the 4 O's. The first O is observe. Second O is outperform. Third O is outshine. And fourth O is outlast. So remember these 4 O's. This is exactly what we should do. At least I'm going to do. So I was initially just observing, and the patrons, the people, their behavior, the kind of challenges, the Bigg Boss game itself. So then I gradually, my confidence, it kept on like, it was on a very gradual incline. It was going up. So that's what I thought I would be and Rubina would be. I thought 4 hafte, that is it, man. Okay, but I lasted.
You lasted the entire time, Abhinav, and hats off. I say this every season, because Bigg Boss, not only is it one of the most controversial reality shows in India, but it is one of the most difficult shows. Like, it's really not easy. And being cut away from the real world
Yes.
especially in today's time, like 2021. It's all about
Correct.
the digital age. You have your phone everywhere. You've
Yes.
got iPads, internet, everything. To be cut
Yes.
out from that and not knowing what is going on outside,
Hmm.
it's hard. It's really, really
Yes.
hard. So, and I mean,
Yes.
it's easy. Like, you know, we can sit there, watch you guys, and say, "Isne ye nahi bola, isne wo bola hai, aur aise nahi karna chahiye tha, waise karna chahiye tha." So it's like, I mean, I find it like kudos to you guys. You go in that house,
Thank you.
and especially like on the weekends, you know, you have to face like all these questions, and you know, you have
Yes.
to have an answer for it, and like you're
Yes.
constantly being judged.
Correct.
And in terms of constantly being judged, Abhinav, like how do you deal with it? And I think not just in the Bigg Boss house, but I think in your career anyway, you guys are, you know, public figures. How do you kind of keep sane with people that say like the not so nice things to you? Do you like ignore? And especially in the Bigg Boss house, like, you know, it's like there's an argument over something really small, or even if you're not in the Bigg Boss house, somebody has said something horrible to you online. I mean, how do you guys deal with all of that?
So see, there's a Punjabi saying called "Geet kaho, Geet kahao."
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you talk respectfully to someone, you know, you should expect respect. But that rule doesn't apply in Bigg Boss.
Yeah,
People are there to be visible. People are there to put their point of view across, and they will eventually, after few weeks, come down to the real self, what they really are.
Yeah.
You know, it's such a beautiful show. It will remove all the layers you're putting up, and it'll actually, you know, it will strip you down to your core, to what you are.
Yeah.
And that generally happens around the 5th or the 6th week.
Right.
So I knew that it's not going to be easy, because I was a guy who was like, you know, who's a bit of an idealist. I am, you know, I don't abuse. I am very respectful towards women. And I knew this house, you know, these rules don't apply there. So you have to prepare yourself mentally. How are you going to deal with people, you know, speaking shit, speaking, you know, dirty things about you, about your wife, especially.
Yeah.
So I went prepared with the fact that things are going to be tough. It will be hard time, you know, for you to control. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a show. And if somebody is speaking bad, you won't become bad. I always thought that is a cliche that, you know, तुम किसी को गाली देते हो तो उसको कुछ नहीं होता है, तुम खुद लोगों की नजर में मतलब गलत हो जाते हो. That exactly happens. Because if I'm standing rock solid, I'm not moving from, you know, my point of view. I'm doing exactly what I'm doing, and somebody is just going on and on and on about, you know, calling you names. At the end of the day, he turns out to be a loser because I didn't move an inch. So I went prepared with the fact that people are going to throw shit on you. You have to just sail through it. And I remember this film, it's one of my favorite films. In fact, a lot of people have seen it, Shawshank Redemption. In which, you know, that guy character, Andrew Dufresne. So there's a dialogue which says that Andrew Dufresne crawled through 200 yards of human shit to his freedom. So that's what I kept telling Rubina. I said, both you and me, we have to crawl through all this. And at the end, there's freedom. So keep your eyes there. In case we give up in between, no, that's pointless. You know, so let's be very confident. Let's be very, you know, very true to ourselves and be honest to the show and with your own self. And that's what we did. So yes, I went inside. I was squeamish before when I went inside. If somebody used to call me names, I used to reply, I used to respond. But now I've learned it's no point. Everybody has an opinion. You cannot go responding to everyone. You have to actually look at the brighter side of life. So now I tell my trolls, bring it on, man. I'm cool with it. Just bring it on.
No, that's really, really good. And it's nice to know that you've realized this through Bigg Boss. You know, because I think it's hard. Like, it's really hard to be in a position where you guys are. And, you know, like you said, you're just standing there rock solid and people are just throwing names at you and saying horrible things. And you have to sit there and take it. Because at the end of the day, you're not like that, are you? You're the bigger person. So to speak. Abhinav, do you think that, like, would you have gone in the house without Rubina, or would Rubina have gone in the house without you?
I think we should have gone in different seasons. Yes.
Really?
Because it's difficult when you're with someone who you like, who you love, and people call her names. That's kind of like you can take the abuses thrown at you, but when it is for someone who you really love, it's it's not that cool. It's not that easy. But having said that, we went in together because we had a little bit of we had a rough time before entering the house. Both me and Rubina, and I told her, like, you have to see fights. Let's go inside the house. You'll see those bigger fights, and then you'll realize that whatever fights we have are like very small. So that's.
My God, I'm just so glad. Like, I was talking to Rubina yesterday, and even like, it's so nice to see you guys. You come out a lot more stronger. You did this. You took a risk, and it's not easy doing like talking about the hardships that your personal relationship that you guys are going through, talking about it on national TV when everyone's going to be talking about it. So, but I think you guys did it in a very elegant and sophisticated manner. So, like I said, well done, and kudos to you guys for coming out a lot more stronger. So, Abhinav, we've had the song Mardania out. How's the response been? I mean, you guys are like trending on Twitter every other day.
Yes, yes. From almost zero digital presence before entering the show, because I always used to think like, this social media it's like a separate world. It's not real. The work is real. The work which we do is real, but no, it has become the reality. And I'm very happy that, today also I was trending. So from zero digital presence to this, and all of this is done by my fans. Like, they have been on it since the time they felt that, Abhinav won't last in the show. We have to support him. We have to, vote for him. So it's their hard work. It's their nonstop, unrelented, support for me that, we are trending, and, things are beautiful now. It's all thanks to my fans.
Of course, your fans and Rubina's fans put together unreal, like unbelievable, the amount of support. Like, I log on to social media, and every other day, either you or Rubina or something to do with you guys is just trending. So I think, a big congratulations to all your fans.
Thank you so much.
Out there all around the world. Bilkul, absolutely. Now, Abhinav, finally, before I let you go, just wanted to let you know that this interview is actually airing towards the end of this month, so next week. So it's part of a 36-hour radio show that I'm doing. So it's in support for charity, and I just wanted to ask you if you could just say a few words in support for this and a message to your fans, to your UK fans as well.
So to all my fans in India, especially in UK, to everyone, please keep supporting me. Keep that love, the support, always flowing for me, and keep the faith. And I had a wonderful time chatting here, and I wish I can do it more often now. So stay tuned to Sunrise, with a cup of coffee.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Abhinav.
All right, Anushka.
All the best with everything. And we hope to see you in London really soon. Really, really soon.
Yes. In fact, one of my friends, he is there. I've been telling him, like, I have to visit you. And it's been like ages. So I'm sure he's listening. His name is Harjot Man. So hello, Harjot.
Lovely. Harjot, a big hello to you, our very special listener. So Rubina and Abhinav, when you guys come to London, you must come and visit us into the studio. We'd love to have you. Yeah?
Will definitely. Yes.
Thanks, Abhinav. Take care.
All right. Bye. Bye, Anushka. Bye. Good luck. Bye.